let's look at this. As you can see, we don't know S. How do you find S in this type of question? This type of question could give some students, not all, sleepless night. Let me show you. As you can see, S is what we are asked to find. Don't worry. But the issue is that when it comes to trigonometry is always two friends. Okay? Looking for what? A missing friend. And that missing friend is not X. It must always be two friends, two things. Either two sides, looking for an angle, that is, two sides, looking for an angle, or an angle and a side. So you can see two sides or an angle and a side. It's always 1, 2. Two sides. Two things must look for one thing. When you have only one thing looking for another thing, it can never happen. What am I saying? What I'm saying to you is this. In this diagram, we are asked to find X. To apply trigonometry ratio, it must be on a 90 degree. This is 90 degree. Here too is 90 degree. So we can apply trigonometry here. There's no problem. We can simply come here, redraw this. Say this is X, this is 45. But it's only one angle that's here. One angle alone cannot enter the darkness looking for this missing friend. It's not possible. So this 45 will be crying to me, say, I am afraid, oh, I cannot find S. Oh. Why can't you find X? Because I need an assistant of this side or this side. But as you can see, this is not given to us, this is not given to us. So 45 alone cannot perform magic. Okay? 45 cannot perform magic. So what we need to do first is to look for either this side or this side for 45, so that that side will join 45 to look for X. Okay? Now, because of that, we need to come here. Now, for this side, this other right angle triangle, which you can also apply trigonometry ratio on, it has 60 here. It also has 8. See? An angle is known. A side is known. Two things. These guys are qualified to look for any other missing thing. So we can look for this side now or look for this side. Because these two are ready to start the search. Either I tell them, look for this side, they will get it for me. Look for this side, they will get it for me. But because if I find this side now, it will not assist me to solve this. The only side that can assist 45 to solve this is this side. Because if I can get this side, I will use it here to join 45 to find X. So therefore, I am going to look for this side. Okay, 68. I am going to put K here. So we're going to look for K here. Let's call here K. Once we get K now, 45 will be happy, say, hey! And I have somebody that will follow me to look for X. Now, let's look for K. As you can see here, this is 45. K is opposite, okay? And this is hypotenuse. What is that? Sine. That is sine 60 is equals to K over 8. K, therefore, is 8 multiplied by sine 60. What is sine 60 to you? 60 is a special angle. See where we are coming from? Something leads to another thing. Another one will lead to another thing. Now, we are here now stuck in a traffic. We need to now remember the trigonometry ratio of 60. Now, if you can recall, draw the diagram. Put 60. Remember, here is 2. Here is 1. Here is the square root of 3. Opposite over hypotenuse. Sine 60 is the square root of 3 opposite over 2. That is square root of 3 over 2. opposite over hypotenuse. Square root of what? 3 over 2. So we say 8 square root of 3 over 2. 2 here 1, 2 here 4. That is 4 square root of 3. Okay? Now we have k. So we now have 4 square root of 3, right? We have to come here now and put it. So we come here now to say k, we now know you. Let's redraw this. So k is 4 square root of 3. Here is 90 degrees. Here is 45. Here is x. So now, this one we join 45 to look for x because they are not two. A side and an angle. They are now qualified to enter the darkness to look for the missing friend. So now, if you come to this place now, let's work on this. This one simply means what? Let me remove this. It simply means adjacent and hypotenuse. That's what? Cosine. That is cos 45 is 4 square root of 3 over x. Then you cross multiply to have this multiplied by this. Cos 45 as equals to this multiplied by this 4 square root of 3. Okay? We're going to divide both sides by cos 45. Why? Because we want s to remain alone. So therefore, this guy will go, s cannot remain alone. Because s is what we are looking for. Now, what is 45? Another special angle. You need to remember the diagram of 45. That is to say, this is 45. This is 1 square root of 2. Cos of this adjacent over hypotenuse. That is 1 over square root of 2. Remember, we have done all this. 1 over square root of 2. So we come to this place now to say this is 1 over square root of 2. So we can flip this now to have 4 times square root of 3 multiplied by square root of 2, which will give us 4 times square root of 6. That is 4 square root of 6. This is the answer. Okay? So this is S we are looking for. I believe with this explanation, you will not be confused when you see this type of question. Thank you for viewing.